Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is your weekly elemental reading. Okay, this is for the earth signs. Yo, I did not push record, okay? My phone just started recording, but I was about to. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light only. You're welcome into this reading. Please give the earth signs the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so today Spirit gave me some stuff to tell y'all, okay, before I just tell y'all, stuff for all the signs, basically. So, I seen a big-ass spider in the bathroom, okay? Oh, and then, they had me read about Anansi, okay? He's an African deity, okay, of wisdom, knowledge, and trickery, okay? So you could be seeing spiders. You could be seeing a lot of spiders. Okay, I have been seeing quite a few spiders, just like making themselves known to me. Just like kind of catching my attention. Like I seen like a daddy long legs in the shower, but I usually get most of my messages for the day while I'm in the shower. Okay, so I keep seeing them in the bathroom. Okay, you could be seeing spiders around. Anansi could be trying to make himself like visible to you. Also, let me tell you the spider. So it says the spider has symbolized patience and persistence due to its hunting technique of setting webs and waiting for its prey to become ensnared. Okay, so I'm hearing like it might not look like the people that are owed karma around you, that have done you wrong in some type of way. It might not look like they're getting karma, but spirit is setting these traps for these people. Okay, they already been set them. It's just it happens in divine time. It's Spirit told me this morning, there's a lot of intricate workings going on with your story. Okay. So, ditto to you. You could be, there could be a lot of little moving pieces here that Spirit has to get through, to get you to where you need to be. So just be patient with yourself and be patient with them, but also remain persistent. Okay. Also, I was like all over the place. Okay, with my emotions this morning. It's like I felt one way when I woke up, and then I cried, and then like now I'm feeling better after I got out of the shower, okay, and I rinsed my crown chakra. You need to do that, okay? Some of you guys don't want to get your hair wet. This is what I was hearing when Spirit was telling me to tell y'all this. Some of y'all don't want to get your hair wet in the shower. I understand, when I have certain hairstyles, I don't really like to get my hair wet in the shower either, but sometimes it's really necessary for you to have that feeling, of water splashing over your head, okay? Um, it cleanses the crown chakra and it can clear out a lot of thoughts and emotions that aren't really yours. You're like you could be really sensitive right now, okay? Earth signs really picking up like the tiniest of frequencies, okay? So get you some like protection, get tourmaline, get tiger's eye, get some amethyst or even some ruby, okay? Amethyst and ruby really help with psychic protection. Also labradorite, okay? Because I felt the need to wear my labradorite today, and I put my little meteor on. Okay, so maybe you could even benefit from getting a piece of meteor. Okay, so lavender, my body wash was lavender today. Okay, so, lavender represents serenity, grace, and calmness. Okay, maybe there's a need for you to calm yourself right now. Maybe to do like some purification to yourself. You could take a spiritual bath, put some lavender in it. I got this really good lavender tea off of Amazon, but I can't think of what it was called. Okay, but it was so good. So you might need to get you some lavender tea. Okay, also waist beads. I was watching the Spirit had me watching this video this morning because I don't usually watch videos when I get up. I do not watch nothing. I get up, I do yoga, I have my routine. Like I totally broke my routine today because I just was not, I don't know, like shit was weird, okay? So waist beads could be significant to you, okay? You could use waist beads. In the video they were saying to watch who you're buying the waist beads from, okay? Because one lady was saying, like, oh, I feel like it's ridiculous to tie, to make voodoo and all of that, such a horrible thing, like when everybody is not on that, like that's not all the African deities and things are about, and I totally understand that, I get what she's saying because it's the intention, okay? So you have to be careful of the intentions of the people you're purchasing really spiritual things like this from, because you never know what could be attached to it. Spirit's also saying, don't be scared though, just make sure you're cleansing it, okay? Make sure you do your own little cleansing and charging ritual to your own beads and things that you purchase from like online and stuff, because you never know where they're coming from. Like I always sage everything before it ever touches my body. Please believe it has some sage and some other shit, but I'm not trying to get into all of that right now. But I always charge all of anything that has to do with a crystal gets put outside every full moon so that it could get charged, and I cleanse them on a regular basis because I use them a lot. Also, peaches. um, you might really like peaches. You could be seeing peaches everywhere. I was hearing earlier that peaches could be grabbing your attention in the store for some reason. You could have been craving peaches. I don't know. Maybe you need to give your ancestors some peaches. These are all things that I heard, okay? It says, aside from symbolizing longevity, peaches also safeguard health. Okay. The fruit is considered good medicine for everything from rheumatism to coughs to evil spirits. Okay. Children wear peach stones carved in the shapes of locks around their neck to scare away disease causing demons. Okay. So I got 3 decks out, but I'm just going to get one from each of them and then I'm going to get some different cards. Okay. Well, that jumped right out. The Wizard. It says Rune King, Wise One, Counselor. I'm like looking, trying to see if there was any runes. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. It's number 15. Your birthday could be the 15th of any month. Well, of whatever month, is a month. If it can be, because this is for the earth signs today. I'm gonna say of any month. I'm in collective reading mode, okay? It says this wizard is out and proud about their beliefs and revels in the public use of knowledge. Okay, that could be where you're at right now. It says this is a card that can turn up when one has embraced their spiritual journey, and your joy is embracing yourself. Your true self is, and your joy is in embracing that your true self is evident. Okay. There will also be recognition, sometimes very favorable indeed. You are beginning to do what you only once dreamed of doing, becoming who you once dreamed of being. Your aura is charged with healing green light. Your eyes shine with love and confidence, and your beauty is that of the inner natural divine self expressed outwardly. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, it says, you are living your intuitive life outwardly in the world, fearlessly, powerfully, magically, and thus you are transforming and healing the world, as well as providing a loving example of a wise one, a wizard, to all who encounter you. No longer do you fear rejection from friends or family as you embrace your spiritual and personal path. This is not imaginary. There is nothing alien or bizarre about being intuitive and living magically. Reconnecting with your power. Others may not understand what you speak of at this time. Do not allow their limited vision to dictate whom you become in this world. You will soon be asked for your guidance. Offer it as you are able to help. Okay, so you could be getting ready to have a lot of people come to you, and ask for your guidance. You could be having people asking you for advice, and really, why did the tarantula come out? Okay. It says wishes coming to fruition behind the scenes. Take a step back and allow it to do so. Okay. So Spirit's saying like, now's the time to just go ahead and lean back, if they are, good people. It doesn't matter. I feel like everybody has the light inside of them, it's just some of them choose to turn to it and some of them choose to extinguish it, you know? So Spirit's saying, help anybody that comes to you for help, okay? If they come to you and they ask you for help, I mean, not necessarily financial help, but any type of spiritual or emotional help them, okay? You never know what you could be practicing for. You never know what spirit is preparing you to do in the future. So always make sure that you're trusting your guidance and helping whoever they um bring to you. This is the Allosaurus, okay? It says it means different lizard, okay, alluding to its unique concave vertebrae. So y'all are so unique, like you guys are all shining in your own different way, okay, earth signs. And spirit's really encouraging you to keep that going, okay? Because like that's what works best for you. All right. And also, Lizard is at the bottom of this deck. I didn't even look at the bottoms of the decks. It says God sent his messenger, okay? So you are a messenger for God. You've been sent here by him to do something amazing. That's why people are starting to lean on you for all of this information. It says, before the gathering, okay, at the bottom of this deck, it says celebration, anticipation, and it says event, okay? You can have some sort of event coming up that you're really anticipating going to. For all you know, someone could be at this event that you need to help, but that's only for a few people, okay? That doesn't necessarily have to be your story, okay? The starfish is under the lizard. Oh, did I tell you what the lizard meant? That you have the ability to adapt to anything. It says, take care of yourselves well. You're growing quickly, okay? It says, cold-blooded, introverted, utilize trickery. Those are the shadow aspects, I feel. So it's like, avoid people who are, really cold-blooded, like no, I feel like you giving me like introvert, extrovert vibes, like learn when to be an introvert and when to be extrovert. Like, don't overshare with people who don't deserve to hear what you have to say, It says, see goddess of self-mastery embodiment. So you are doing it though. You are either, I mean, you're well on your way to self-mastery, I'm still trying to master myself, but I mean on a deep, deep level, like you already know who you are, and what you're supposed to be doing, okay? The starfish says celestial symbols cure self over time and fill up the void with something better. So that's what you're doing. You're still healing yourself, over this time, and you're filling yourself up with much better things, much better information. It says the sacred serpent spirit. So you're filling yourself up with Kundalini energy, okay? You know, Ascending to your DNA activation. It says Moon Queen of the Sea, reclaim receptivity, okay? So it's like you're reclaiming your receptivity, okay? Like your receptors are like, do, 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 do. You picking up, like I said in the beginning, you're picking up, everything that spirit is putting down for you, okay? And, it says you're really honoring it says priestess of transition, okay? Honor individuality. So that's what you're doing. You're really standing in your power, really knowing who you are right now. And that is amazing. Spirit's like, keep doing that because you are actually extremely unique, each and every single one of y'all are super unique, and there's something big, that you're gonna do. Look at this Akashic gate. It says Akashic Gaia gateway, deep in self-knowledge. So you're going to like this deeper level of understanding of who you are. It's like, okay, so it's you get to a certain level, right? Excuse me. And you master it. This is school, okay? Think about it. This is school, okay? When you master all of the knowledge that is to be given in the 6th grade, you move, you get your little certificate, okay? And you move to the 7th grade. I mean, or I should have said like 9th to 10th grade, because that's the kind of shit you get a certificate for, but that's not the point. You know what I mean? Okay. And this is where you're at. It's like every level is to be mastered again. Okay, so This is what you're getting to. Okay, look at this consistent communication. This is what I'm saying. um, it's like you can even feel like an octopus right now because there was an octopus under that deck. You can even feel like an octopus. You know what I mean? Like just like you could just do a whole bunch of shit. Like you're feeling the multi dimensions in you. Okay, let me see. I'm looking at the octopus. It says octopuses are are creatures are creatures that display incredible flexibility, creativity, intelligence, and psychic ability. Ooh. It says the octopus symbol represents our ability to overcome challenging situations with creativity and intelligence. Okay. The octopus reminds us to express ourselves even if our instincts say otherwise. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. But always just do you. Okay. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than you just like full out expressing yourself, wholeheartedly and unapologetically, because no one can argue with that because that's who you truly are. Nobody can play games with that either. All right. What else do the earth signs need to know? It says entitlement. Check your prima donna. Okay. Maybe spirits like trying to teach you a lesson about materialism right now. It says courage, reach for the stars. Okay. Have the courage to reach for the stars. Or maybe spirits saying that, you know, you are entitled to things. Like you are this royal person that's meant to just sit up like this. Like that's what I'm really getting from this. It's like have the courage to reach to a level of entitlement. Like, you know, it says safety, find your pocket, okay? It says persistence, stay the course. So it's like don't give up on whatever it is that you're doing, like it might be scary to do this thing, and you might not even know what the thing is yet, But spirit's just saying take your time to cleanse, just take time with the self and cleanse yourself, and try not to, be upset or jealous or, not even jealous, but like you see how this cat is looking at the dog, because he got his cake already, and it's like, don't trip, your cake is always going to come, you are the cake, okay? You the money. That's my saying, okay? You are the money, okay? Look, and you need to just accept that to be true and then let it show. And don't be afraid to explore outside of your boundaries, okay? And you're always going to win, okay? Because you're special, you're unique, you're here to do something, you're the wizard, okay? You got the power, you got the wand. Man, you wield the sword. Okay, I guess I'm using these because somehow this one was just up. It says ready steady go, okay, with Hawkeye. I'm gonna get this book too because it tells you something about the characters. It says, Howard the Duck, you're not from around here, are you? No, honey, you're not. You are not from around here at all. You just need to remember that. You need to remember the extraordinary things that you are capable of, okay? It says mystique. What you see is never what you get, okay? These are interesting. I am intrigued. Okay, so Hawkeye is calling you to shoot your shot. It's time to stop procrastinating, take aim, and propel yourself toward your target. This can be as simple as replying to the email you've been putting off for weeks, or getting back into a meaningful routine after time away. No matter your goal, Hawkeye is shooting reminders your way that you are worth the investment in yourself, and stop replaying things in your head. Okay, trust me, I could take my own advice on that. Try to keep your mind as clear as possible. Okay, when you feel those thoughts just creeping in, I like to just tell my mind to be quiet. That actually works very well. I'd be like, quiet mind, quiet. Like, no, why? I'll be like, why are we thinking about this? I'll be like, spirit, like, you know, just like always stop and assess. Like, you should be assessing your thoughts all day long, because it shouldn't be that many of them. You know what I mean? I mean, not like you should just walk around, totally empty headed, not focused on things that are important. But it's like, I think spirit's saying, maybe there's a need for you to evaluate what you consider important, so you can change your thoughts around, so you can start attracting more of what you want and need. So it says, wow, it really does. It says, as the quintessential duck out of the water, as the quintessential duck out of water, our feathered friends bring tide of change. Okay, you are forging a new road, entirely unfamiliar and uncomfortable, and you're doing so alone. While this adventure will broaden your horizons, you will need to travel with an open mind and an open heart and a killer sense of humor. Okay, so just find the sense of humor in everything. I mean, like, have a sense of humor about everything is what I'm trying to say. Like, everything is really, like, it's really not, like, it's super deep, but at the same time, like, the fact that it's so super deep is the thing that makes the superficial things so fucking funny. Like, if you watch me, you be seeing me laugh at this shit all the fucking time, because it really is quite ridiculous that people are so the way they are sometimes. But if you don't find a way to laugh at that shit, then you can't heal from it, and it will consume you if you don't. Okay. It says, just as Mystique uses mutant abilities to disguise herself, you are also representing an essential part of your nature. Perhaps painful memories are resurfacing, or maybe you haven't accepted and processed trauma, and now you find yourself struggling to identify how you truly feel. Mystique is pulling you below the surface, asking you to seek the deepest truth in yourself and others with compassion and grace. Oh, and Nick Fury is on this page, so I'm gonna read it to you too. It says, they put me in charge for a reason. That's what the Nick Fury card looks like that. It says, although he operates behind the scenes, no one is a better social architect than Nick Fury. Valued for his expertise, he never fails to seek advice for his team, even though the final decisions are his. Like Nick, you are being called upon to create structure, define terms of engagement, and make tough decisions. Embody him by deploying a methodical approach, leveraging your intelligence and experience. Okay. So, yes, this all sounds like amazing advice. Okay. Anything else? I think, well, I have like three more cards to go, so I don't know why I'm like anything else to complete my little spread. Okay. It says, White Witch, be the light. Okay. So you're probably most definitely a white witch if you're looking at this, whether that's what you classify yourself as or not. But you know, technically, like the shamans, and that's white witchcraft, where they do only healing, they do only, protection and stuff like that. Like this little protection work, the little candle work, that shit is white magic. Okay, it says, spring, see your seeds grow. Okay, you're about to see your seeds grow, but you, like I said, they're really calling you to be patient right now and to find peace within the self. as often as possible. It says, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. And I just said the shaman. You're probably a shaman, okay? It says protection guardian, drop your shields. And it says unleash the wild within, okay? So it's like you need to have fun. Like, I feel like you're making things a lot heavier than they need to be, and it's causing extra stress on you, more stress than you need. Okay, you don't need to be overthinking things. Okay, it's just too much, and your gifts are really developing right now, so it's important for you to keep a clear mind. Okay, and like if there are things bubbling up, that you have scars from. Look, it says peace under the scars. You will find peace for that. Okay, but maybe do some meditation because I've seen the silence. Okay, so mirror, this is the last card. Let me see, what does it say? It says you see yourself wherever you look, in the gestures or words of others. Everything that touches you emotionally is bound up with you. You are a part of it. You have probably been told this a million times, so why do you believe it to be true only when someone is unpleasant to you? When you adopt a negative stance, um, it says, do you also look in this mirror when another person full of love, beauty, and truth touches you emotionally? It is the same mirror, and you are a part of it too. The mirror of this world was created for you, created to lead you to mastery. Respect it and be grateful for it. The green dragon bears 3 sparkling emeralds on its palette. The crystals of truth and beauty. Do the following exercise with this incredible being. Okay, we're not gonna read the exercise, but the point is, like I said, this earth is school. Okay, you're here to learn from this earth. Okay, so spirit will put things into your reality. People, situations, signs. Nudges, synchronicities to show you something. All you have to do is just pay attention. Okay. So go on, wizards. Have a fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later.